I visited Kasol, which is an extremely popular town in Himachal Pradesh, and I chose to stay in this homestay, which is in the Choj village that is just a kilometer away from the Kasol market. I met three fellow travelers who are from Mangalore, and I made a plan with them to explore this beautiful village called as the Grahan village, which is just a few kilometers away from Kasol. Actually, to reach the Grahan village, firstly you need to go to the Kasol market. There is a pickup point in the Kasol market from where you need to hire a 4x4 vehicle who would charge 1500 rupees to drop you till the base point of this Grahan village. To reach that base point, the car guy would drive for almost 45 minutes up the mountain. As I already told you, it takes almost 45 minutes to reach the base of this Grahan village from the pickup point in the Kasol market. What some people do is they would want to have a crazy trek, right? So what they do is they do not book a vehicle from the pickup point till the base point of the village, and they hope to have a crazy trek throughout the mountain. But what happens midway is they actually get super tired. And one very important thing to note here is the moment you cross the pickup point from the Kasol market and start your journey towards the Grahan village, the entire mobile network shuts down. There is no network across the village, there is no electricity, so it would be very tough. So my personal advice would be to hire a car from the pickup point till the base point of the Grahan village, because from the base point of the Grahan village to reach the village itself, you will have to do another trek of almost 45 to 50 minutes. But imagine if you start walking from the pickup point itself, it is literally like climbing up an entire mountain. It might even take, depending on your capacity, at least 5 to 6 hours to reach the base point itself. But if you're super exhausted and say you're traveling alone or something, you might even quit in between. So listen to my advice. It would be helpful to you the next time you try to explore the Grahan village. After traveling for almost 40 minutes by the 4x4 vehicle, we reached at the top of this place. But from here, again, we need to trek. This is like going to be a proper trek of maybe half an hour. But I saw that some people who were walking, who took this trekking route right from the base point, they were already dead tired. I'm not sure how they're gonna make it up, but I hope it is worth it. But for us, it is going to be easier because we already came by the car. So we just need to walk for another maybe half an hour or 40 minutes. Let's see how the trek is. I'll take you guys along with me.
Nizam, can you back pretty? आगे जाओ हाँ कुछ नहीं तो आ जाएगा
After trekking for almost 45 minutes from the base of the village, we finally managed to reach the beautiful Grahan village. We were super excited to explore the village, but before that, the most important thing that was in our mind was to get a place to stay, which is a homestay. But we somehow managed to get a beautiful stay, which was hosted by two people called Akash and Manisha. They were sweet enough, and the stay and the property was also really worth the spending. So this is the beautiful homestay which we somehow managed to get, and we stayed there for the night. But there is one thing that I would like to tell you guys once again, which is the entire Grahan village does not have electricity, nor does it have mobile network, and obviously no mobile data. Wi-Fi, yes, it is there, but only in a very few limited cafes, that too for a limited time. And even when those cafes don't have electricity, the entire village becomes internet, mobile network and electricity free. Keep that in mind. We then had our lunch and started our evening. We were told that there is this beautiful waterfall behind the village, but to reach that waterfall, we need to trek for at least 40 minutes. And we were super ready and super excited to visit that waterfall because we were seeing a lot of people actually going towards the waterfall. Definitely, there must be something in that spot. That is why so many people are excited to go. So we made our mind up and we were like, we have trekked enough already. This trek is going to be just a cakewalk. And we actually started our evening with this trek, and we were hoping to reach the waterfall soon. And the entire journey was superb because the entire route was so serene and so breathtaking. I can't even put it in words here. And after walking for almost 45 minutes, we reached our final spot. Actually, there is another fall further, but because it was already late, so we could not explore that. But we felt like this fall itself was worth the walk. And this is our final spot. And this beautiful fall is where a lot of people come to click pictures, to meditate, to spend some quality time. We could even see some pets and kids doing the trek, and to reach the spot, they also took a lot of effort.
passa una macchina ora vedi che hanno fatto il nuovo. Non guarda lì su di fondo.
There was also this group of 50 plus students from Kerala. They were all from some college and they had come for an industrial visit to Himachal Pradesh. And the route which you just saw is the route to the other fall. That is where they were coming back from. But because it was already almost 6 o'clock, we did not want to take the risk to reach that spot and get stuck somewhere. That is why we avoided it. But trust me, this fall itself was worth it. It was a soul satisfying experience. People who love water and waterfalls, trust me, this spot in the Grahan village is a must visit for you the next time when you come to Himachal Pradesh. And now it is time to go back, and we were very excited to explore the village, especially because we wanted to feel how an entire night without electricity and without internet would feel like. I was personally extra concerned because I have this habit of informing my mom, dad and my loved ones about my whereabouts, especially when I'm traveling. Without electricity and internet it was kind of difficult, but to our surprise certain few cafes and homestays did have basic electricity. That too was generated using a generator, and to run these generators also they need to get cans of fuel from the base of the village. Can you imagine? Just to get light they need to carry cans of fuel from the base of the village to the top of the village for at least an hour. Tough life, bro. The next morning we woke up, had our breakfast and started for Kasol, and while going back, do you believe I actually stood on the back of a 4x4 vehicle, which is basically an open space. I thought it would be amazing. It was amazing, but not in a good way. It was extremely thrilling and adventurous. My iPhone was almost about to fall. Already in Manali my phone once fell down and broke and I had to repair my screen. I could not afford to go through that whole process again, so I was very careful and tried my best to capture some moments while I was traveling. This is the owner of the vehicle. That uncle was very sweet. He kept me engaged throughout the 45 minutes drive. So somehow we came back to the Kasol town, and now from here we are gonna go back to our homestay and rest for a bit. And trust me, Grahan village experience was kind of difficult but also very different, and it is a must try when you're in Himachal Pradesh.